The Joe Rogan Experience.
I remember when he went on stage in New York after 9/11.
Who did?
Richard Gere did, and was trying to tell the audience that they should choose love, and that.
Wait, what on stage? Where on stage?
He was on stage at some sort of a benefit.
Oh,
right
for
after
9/11.
Yeah, it was right after 9/11, and he was saying essentially that, great message. Just at the time, people were just bloodthirsty. They booed him. They're like, "Fuck you."
What did he say?
Fuck you. He's basically saying, let's not have military action. More people shouldn't die because of some things that these people did to us.
He's saying try to figure out a different way to do this.
Yeah. I mean, he's a Buddhist, I believe. I mean, he's really close pals with the Dalai Lama.
Yeah, but in the interest of talking about what we're talking about, revenge means a lot. It's kind of hard to tell America to not get revenge on somebody.
Right.
We love revenge.
Well, yeah. Well, we
love getting back people that try to fuck with us. Even if we go way deeper than they did.
We're warlike monkeys.
Yeah, we love it.
When we think we're being attacked, like retribution and revenge is what we were just talking about earlier about like chimps. Chimps do that too.
Yeah, natural. It's nature.
Part of nature.
It's nature.
You want to get revenge, these motherfuckers. Like we were talking about that guy who got ripped apart by the chimp who went to bring a birthday cake.
Dude.
It's the other chimps that did it because they were jealous. They were angry. They were jealous that
they
one
weren't getting
chimp
this
got a birthday
compassion.
cake and they didn't get shit, and someone fucked up and left the gate open. And they came out and fucked that dude up.
They ripped his limbs off.
They tore his face apart just because he didn't bring cake for them.
Were they female chimps?
No, they were male.
Where's my cake? Losing it.
Cake must be so good.
Must have been good ass fucking cake, dude.
To a chimp that doesn't understand what cake is, like, how the fuck did you do this?
But they do understand what cake is.
Right, well, they understand it once you get it to them.
It's a gem. Yeah, it's something. That's like a powerful orb you brought.
Did I tell you when we were in Costa Rica? And there's monkeys everywhere there. It's crazy, cool ass monkeys, but they're a little sketchy.
I know. I got married down there.
And you did?
In Costa Rica, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out of their fucking mind.
We were hanging out with them, and there's a thing called a Coatamundi. You know what that is?
No.
They look like a raccoon monkey thing. It's a weird creature.
A runky.
And they would come. We were staying at this resort, and they would just come right down the pathway to where your door to your room was, and they'd just hang out with you. Like these Coatamundis just hang out. And you could feed them grapes and shit. They would take them right out of your hands.
Yeah.
But like no danger at all. They were like super chill and friendly. So we gave this Coatamundi some grapes, and then he laid down and took a nap under my chair. Like just took a fucking nap.
It's like a dog.
It was like a dog.
Yeah.
But like the most chill dog of all time. I'm like, God damn, these things are cool. Like we were just sitting there. I go ahead, buddy, take a nap. You're safe here. I gave him some grapes and
That's
shit.
why people want chimps at their house. People love the idea of having them.
So the monkeys came over, and we only had, that's what a Coatamundi looks like. Dude, they're the shit. They're such cool little animals.
It does kind of look raccoonish.
My daughters gave him a fake name. Like they were calling him a Kinkajou. They just decided to call it a Kinkajou.
That's more fun.
Yeah. They
Kinkajou
made their own word up, I think. I don't think that's a real word.
Coatamundi.
But that little guy was so cool. Such an interesting little fella. When you just would gently take grapes right out of your hand. Gently. Like the most chill dog of all time. So anyway, we were out of grapes, and these monkeys showed up, and they're like hanging out, like looking like, what do you got for us? Look at it.
These
they're
guys.
Looking hungry. No, real monkeys.
Oh,
that's
monkey
not
monkeys.
a monkey.
No,
That's
no.
like I don't know what that is. I don't know what a Coatamundi is. What family is that?
What is
thing
that?
in? Anyway, we gave these. We were like, I don't know if we should give these monkeys these Oreos. It's kind of fucked up. Like it's not good for them. And then I looked, and one of them only had one hand. I'm like, well, that's not good for them either. And they're getting their fucking hand bit off. So I gave him that. He snatched it from me, and he opened it up, and then started chewing the white stuff.
Just
off.
like the cream?
Yes.
He's one of us.
But he already knew about it.
He knew, dude.
I'm like, he's probably been getting Oreos for his whole life.
Long time.
From people that stay at the resort.
He knows the trick, dude. He eats the outside of Pop-Tarts. Yeah.
I mean, he knew what the fuck to do.
Oh, dude, well, they make you at this, they're all open air houses you rent on the beach. Like everything's pretty open except for the bedroom is the only thing that's closed off. And they had latch locks, padlocks on the refrigerator. And I was like, why do you guys lock that up? And they're like, the monkeys know how to get into all that shit. They know how to open the door, and they know how to get in the drawers. He's like, dude, they know how to open up egg cartons. They know how to open the lid and take eggs and close the lid. I'm not kidding. He's like, they're that smart. So in the middle of the night, the first night that we were there, I hear the gate kind of rustling, and then I hear movement, and I'm like, someone's in the fucking house, because it's on the beach, it's wide open. So of course I like grab something, is the biggest thing I could find next to me, and I'm out there, I'm like, hey, like a nut bag in my fucking, I'm yelling. Of course I look, they're just monkeys chilling, trying to like get shit in the house. They're trying to find shit laying around, food, drinks, whatever it was. And of course I go back to bed, and every night I would hear them come and go, but you'd hear them try the refrigerator. You would hear them pulling on it to see if the latch was like if we left it unlocked. They're smart. They learn all the little tricks of where you put stuff. Cabinets, I could hear cabinets opening and closing.
Wow.
Yeah, they were smart, man.
That's so weird. It's like a little person.
It is
almost
a little sneaky. Yeah, it is a little person.
Sneaky fuck.
And they put purposely up in this place that I was at. They'd purposely string wire from house to house to house, so the monkeys kind of had freedom to go up above, because if they would go down by the road, it would cause more traffic and disturbances and all that stuff. So they keep them up in the canopy. So they put rope purposely house to house and tree to tree that humans put up, so they have easier pathways to get down to the water. Because they say when they're down on the ground, it's more distracting. It's a lot harder to drive. They create little messes down below. So if they keep them up high, it's better for them. It was crazy, man.
What a wild little creature. They can swing from tree to tree. They fly up into the treetops like that. There's got them hanging from shit.
Just
one.
one.
Almost like people.
Sometimes I'd see one just hanging and be staring right at you.
But they're almost like people.
They're right fucking there.
Well, the weirdest thing is that if evolution is happening all the time, look at this little monkey.
Look, is this him breaking into a house? Yeah, watch this. Watch how smart. Look, give me those chips. I love these fucking chips. I love that.
It looks like he's looking right at the person too.
Yeah, he is.
Oh wow! And he just takes off with the chips.
Dude, they know which ones they
feed him.
They know which ones they like.
Guys, just be nice to him. What happens if you feed him?
You can't. No, they tell you not to feed him.
What happens?
Because then they know to keep coming back and where they can get food.
What if you like monkeys?
No, they say when you stop feeding them after you fed them enough, then they start to get aggressive.
So then you shoot one and you
just kill them, send a message, right? And then they all come back and kill you.
You pull out a fucking 12 gauge and you blow the little face off one of those cunts.
And you make your drug pouch.
And you go, hey, you guys want free food? You'll get it, but you get it on my terms.
On my terms, monkey.
And then you go back inside.
You just described the plot for Planet of the Apes. It's literally like the plot for Planet of the Apes.
You get them hooked.
Yeah, you bait them.
Get them hooked on food.
Yeah, you bait them.